And welcome back to the placement round of the 2024 Scenic Ridge and Rivers Conference. Looking forward to some great finals matches today. Wrestling is going to be starting here in a couple minutes. Again, just to recap where we're at with team scores. Recapping team scores as we head into the placement round of the 2024 Scenic Ridge and Rivers Conference Tournament. Royal in first at 165, DeSoto in second with 106, Ithaca Weston in third with 100, New Lisbon in fourth with 99, Pecatonica Argyle in fifth with 78, Hillsborough in sixth with 74, North Crawford Seneca in seventh with 65, Brookwood in eighth with 59 points, Cashton in ninth with 52 points, tied with Kickapoo Lafarge also at 52 points, and River Ridge Cassville in 11th with 51 points. We have started wrestling the fifth place matches. At 106, we have wrestling for fifth place. Nope.
It was dumb.
Whirl from River Ridge Cassville and Marks from Hillsborough wrestling for fifth place on mat 1. At 120 on mat 2 in the fifth place match, we have Thorgeson from Kickapoo Lafarge and Pangburn from New Lisbon. So we have a couple of matches going on right here. We have a few fifth place matches that we're going to wrestle, and then we're going to be wrestling all of our first and third place matches. And following these fifth place matches, those matches will continue throughout the rest of the afternoon. We'll wrestle by weight class, and we will not move on to the subsequent weight class until the current weight class is done. Also like to continue thanking our sponsors for today: Seal & Carpet Land, Sid's Concrete, Southwest Technical College, Stanek Dental of La Crosse, St. Joseph's Equipment, Sweet Valley Artisan and Valley Fudge of Coon Valley, the Bank of Ontario, The Place in Norwalk, Top Dogs Wrestling Club and Clary Trucking, Torkelson Funeral Home, Tractor Central, Vernon Electric of Richland Electric and Scenic River, Vesbach Oil and Propane, VFW of Viroqua Dental Center, Viroqua Village Market and Ray's Gas and Goodies, Viroqua Wrestling Club, Westby Truck and Equipment and Wang Farms, Westby Wrestling Club, Westby Co-op Creamery, WCCU, Westby Rod and Gun and Rockton Grill, Wright Insurance Agency, and Riverdale Wrestling Club and Western Wisconsin Video Publications. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors. We greatly appreciate your generosity in helping us to promote the sport of wrestling. And we just had a pin on mat number 2 with Pangburn at 120 pounds, pinning Thorgeson of Kickapoo Lafarge in 28 seconds.
Chris, did you get something to eat?
I did, thank you.
I want to thank the Kickapoo, whoever put on the meal there in the coach's room. It was good food.
Yeah, delicious food.
You guys hearing me okay?
Yep.
Yep. You hear me all right?
Yeah.
I can hear you better now. All right.
Well, now we got Sig and of Pecatonica Argyle and Bell of Hillsborough on mat 2, wrestling for fifth place.
Fifth place match at 106 on mat number 1. We still have Whirl from River Ridge Cassville and Marks from Hillsborough score of 5-4 in favor of, well, I can't tell now because they're in a scramble situation and I can't see the leg bands.
Somebody scoring.
River Ridge is green.
Okay, thank you. So it'll be Marks from Hillsborough with the lead, 7-4. Just got the takedown, trying to secure some secured back points, trying to secure the fall, and there's the fall for Marks of Hillsborough. Up next on mat number 1, fifth place match at 132, we're going to have Hora from Hillsborough and Radovich from New Lisbon. Ben Radovich from New Lisbon, younger brother of Alex Radovich at 126.
Got that's a 5th place match on mat number 2.
Yeah, we're wrestling all the 5th place matches, and yep.
And there was none at 13, so 26 and 32.
26 and 32. And again, on mat number 2, we have Sig from Pecatonic Argyle and Bell from Hillsboro. 5-0 match right now in favor of Bell from Hillsboro. Bell in on the legs there. Just needs to continue to work in. Sig doing a nice job keeping his hips back, trying to create that separation. Bell doing a great job of fighting through and securing the takedown there. Radovich on mat number 1. Up with the early score, 2-0. Out in front right now, looking to get back behind and get home and continue to ride out the first period. And that's the end of the first period on mat number 1.
We got a fall on mat number 2 over here with Bell over Siggs. Bell from Hillsboro, Siggs from
At 126.
Peck Argyle.
Yep.
What did I say?
I don't know. I don't think you said it.
So we're at 32.
No 5th place match at 138.
You know, that's really strange, I think, is that it's a fairly common weight. Or it's that
Yeah.
the middle weights is usually where we're
Heavy, yeah.
stacked up with
Yep.
kids. And
Yep, there's no 5th place match at 144 this year either. At 150 is going to be our next 5th place match. And this is Drew from River Ridge, Cassville, and Glidden from North Crawford, Seneca on mat number 2. Radovich on mat number 1 continuing to work for the pin. It looks like he's got his cradle lock, and now he's getting it. He's securing his back points here. Just needs to tighten things up and get the pin. Stretch that arm out. He stretches that arm out, chest on chest, arching in, and there's the fall for Radovich. Radovich from New Lisbon, your 5th place winner at 132 by fall.
yeah, 38 and 44. That's crazy. They just fewer kids.
Right.
They don't get it.
So we're going to roll into our 5th place match at 157. That's going to be on mat 1 next. We'll see Childs from River Ridge, Cassville, and Bird. Oh. This is 175 on mat number 2, or mat number 1.
Was that a forfeit there?
Apparently the matches were already assigned.
Maybe they must have assigned the matches already. So it looks like Bird is going to be, so on mat number 1, we have Wiedmeyer from Brookwood and Brewer from River Ridge, Cassville at 175 for the 5th place match. Wiedmeyer with the early takedown. 25 seconds in the first period. Score 2-0 on mat 1. We have a score. Let them get those all the points up. It looks like a score of 2-3 on
they're tallying
mat
right
2.
now.
Yeah, looks like a couple different scoring situations there that Matt Boyer, the official, was throwing out there. And now we have back points that are being earned or that have been secured for. Looking to secure the pin out of bounds, so that brings us to a score of 6-2. Sorry, 10-2.
Well, that was a 5-point move there.
Yep.
So,
Yep, and that's in favor of Glidden or Drew from River Ridge, Cassville. Yep. And I know it's hard for us to hear with the headphones on, but it sounds like we're going to wrestle all the championship matches on mat 2 and all of the third place matches on mat 1. So once we get into that round for our fans, we will be featuring the first place matches on your full screen. We'll move the third place matches into the picture-in-picture for you. Looks like we're stopped the match on mat number 2 to double check the score.
Well, it was 6-2, and then he had a 5-point move, so I don't know. Unless it wasn't 6-2, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
I'm not.
So 10-4. A little bit of discussion on the score there on mat number 2. The score's been adjusted to 10-4. And we have a 9-4 score now on mat number 1 at 175. With Wiedmeyer having the lead there. No, I'm sorry. Brewer having the lead over Wiedmeyer from Brookwood. As we go into the third period on mat number 1, Brewer chooses down with a score of 9-4. Looking for a fall here on mat number 2. Didn't see what happened there. I looked away for a second. Looks like we're looking for falls on both mats actually now.
We're really close on both.
There it is on mat 2.
There's the fall on mat number 2, and there's the fall on mat number 1. Come behind victory for Wiedmeyer from Brookwood with the fall, down 9-4, and gets the fall.
Ridge kid gets pinned. Ridge kid gets pinned. Same time.
All right. We're chugging right along. So did I miss the one at 57?
I think we might have. I don't know what happened at 157. I didn't see Nick Bird or
Forfeit potentially. Somebody
potentially.
got hurt.
Yeah, I didn't see Bird or Childs, and track wrestling hasn't been updated to show anything there.
This will be Ebert from Royal against Manning from Ithaca Weston. 190, mat 2.
And at 2:15, we have on mat number 1 Hatland from North Crawford Seneca and Bailey from New Lisbon.
Bailey's got a tying up securing a half and wrist here.
And Trey Bailey looking to control the head and control the hands of Hunter Hatland from North Crawford Seneca. Kind of his go-to, on the head, on the hands, and just trying to control the pace of the match from his feet. Gets in on the leg there, see if he can finish.
He's got, looks like a standing cradle. Yep, there it is.
Transition to a half, and looks like stoppage for injury time. 2 takedown, 2 near fall, and injury time. Been fortunate there hasn't been a lot of injury or blood time today. That helps to definitely keep things moving. And
think about that. You're right. We got a 4-0 lead on mat number 2 for Manning from Ithaca Weston against Ebert. Yep. Ebert chose down for the second period.
switch over to mat number 1 for our viewers, so that way they aren't staring at an injury timeout. And continue to watch some wrestling on the full screen.
Bailey locking up the other side now of half and wrist. There's the fall.
And we have the restart on mat number 2 now. Bailey on top, 5 to. Two-point near fall and then 1 point for stopping the match when he was on his back. So that was a bonus or an additional point there. And Bailey securing the fall with half a second left in the first period. So great day for Trey Bailey, after sitting for 3 years and coming back out. Great day to finish 5th in a tough tournament. So good for him today.
Ladies and gentlemen, wrestling fans, your championship round, starting at 106 pounds, for the Scenic Ridge and Rivers, 3rd place on mat number 2.
I don't know what's going on, why we didn't get 5th place match, 285. Missed that.
Neef is gone.
Oh,
He went home
sick.
He went home sick.
okay.
It's kind of rolling through our team right now.
Yeah.
So did anybody ever see what happened at 157?
I never heard anything. I'm going to go back and look at the bracket as we get set for our championship round. At 157, let's see if they have that updated. Bird won by forfeit at 157. Childs from River Ridge Cassville forfeited
Okay.
to.
So I just want to get that wrote down.
Yep. So it looks like we have the 3rd place match for 106 on mat number 2 and the championship match for 106 on mat number 1. Wrestling in the finals, or in our championship round. We have on the first place we have Jaron Grimslid from North Crawford Seneca, 35-4 junior, wrestling Brendan Rick from Royal, 26-10 junior. On our 3rd place match on mat 2, we have Kason Edgerton, senior from New Lisbon, with a record of 11-8, wrestling Carrick Thompson from Ithaca Weston, freshman, 21-15 record.
Edgerton is a senior. They've got him as a junior.
Or sorry, he is a junior. Yep.
Just making sure. Don't want to make him any older than he
Right. And again, Edgerton being a first-year wrestler coming out as a junior really says a lot about, his work ethic and how much time he's put in to secure that 11-8 record.
Apparently 1 minute first periods. That was went by pretty quick.
Yep, and Grimslid out with the early takedown over Rick to go up 2-0 out of bounds with 1 minute and 6 seconds into the first period, so 54 seconds left.
So Rick is a junior also then, huh?
Yes. Yep. Everybody in our championship round actually is a junior. No, Thompson's a freshman.
Carrick's a freshman.
Yep, quite a few juniors at 106 this year in a field of 7. We have 4 juniors, 1 sophomore, and 2 a freshman.
At this weight class, that's kind of crazy.
Yep. 2 freshmen. Yeah, only 2 freshmen at 106. The weight class typically dominated by freshmen and sophomores. And Grimslid with the fall. So our champion at 106, 2024 Scenic Ridge and Rivers champion is Jared Grimslid from North Crawford Seneca with the fall in the first period. And we have Carrick Thompson trying to secure the fall over Kason Edgerton in the second period on mat number 3, and he does secure that fall. So 3rd place is Carrick Thompson from Ithaca Weston.
All right, 106 is done.
on to 113. In our championship match, we have Aiden Gruenfelder from Pecatonica Argyle, 42-1 junior, wrestling Parker Milsna from Cashton, 34-9 sophomore. That's in our championship match. And then in our third place match, we have from Kickapoo Lafarge, Tristan Hughes, an 8-19 freshman, and Sam Noble from North Crawford Seneca, a 7-3 freshman.
Did you want to switch? Are you full screen on one?
Yes, I am full screen on one.
Okay.
Yep, so our viewers should be able to watch the championship matches in the full screen.
Gotcha.
And the third place matches in the picture-in-picture.
So these are two ranked wrestlers here.
In the 113?
Aiden Gruenfelder, ranked number 3. This is Parker Milsna, correct?
Yes.
It's ranked number 5. Well, Milsna is ranked number 5 at 106, so it's Gruenfelder's ranked 3 at 113. So.
Just a little FYI, Gruenfelder is dropping to 106 next week. Talked to his dad the other day, and so that'll
shake
make the pudding a little thicker.
Yeah, that'll shake things up a little bit. It's always fun to see who moves where and what happens this time of year.
Next week is the big move week.
Yep. And just want to say again, thank you to all of our sponsors for today. We really do appreciate, everything you do to support us and support the sport of wrestling. And also, good luck to all of the wrestlers this weekend in conference tournament weekend, and good luck to all of our wrestlers next week as we roll through to regionals and then on to sectionals and state tournament. We wish the best to everybody and hope everybody has the success that they deserve.
Noble on mat number 2 out to a 6-0 lead against Hughes from Kickapoo Lafarge. Noble from North Crawford Seneca.
And Milsna down 6-2 to Gruenfelder from Pecatonica Argyle. We'll make that 8-2 now with the takedown.
Gruenfelder just kind of taking them down and cutting them.
He's a little bit of a brawler. He's just going to spank your head around to make you dizzy. Very physical for North Crawford Seneca with a third place finisher in Noble at 113.
Yeah, Gruenfelder's not afraid to get a little violent on the mat if he needs to, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
A little bit of a brawler.
Yep.
I'll coach a brawler all day long.
Absolutely. Nice transition to a single as Milsna tried to stand up. And that's the end of the second period with Gruenfelder up 16-3.
Well, here's just a prime example of like the next level. I mean,
Right.
Gruenfeld, he's just the next level.
Yep.
Parker, he'll get there. He'll keep working.
Yep,
He's
absolutely.
only a sophomore. Been watching him the last couple of years. He's come a long way.
Oh, yeah. And there's the takedown to secure the tech fall for Gruenfeld.
Very slick, as I might add. Yeah.
So your champion at 113, is Aiden Gruenfeld. Who won the third place? Noble from Kickapoo Lafarge.
North Crawford
Or
Seneca.
North Crawford Seneca, sorry.
Sorry.
Your champion or your third place winner. And Turner from Royal, 5th place. That's going to bring us on to our 120-pound matches. We have Lucas Orloff from Pecatonica Argyle. Here's a key aspect. You know, iron sharpens iron in the wrestling room. You have two guys, practice partners, both beating up on each other in the practice room, both bringing each other up to that next level. And then we have Ethan Stoll coming out of the bottom half of the bracket from Ithaca Weston in the championship bracket. And then for 3rd place, we have Jet Bender from Royal and Logan Gajeski from Hillsborough. These guys have seen each other a couple times throughout the year in dual meets and tournaments, so wouldn't be surprised for a tight match here as well.
Just another little FYI, this Orloff boy he will take the spot at 113, according to coaches and dads that I talked to. So a little shift going on with the Peck Argyle boys for next weekend. Maybe that's not public knowledge.
It is now.
It is now. They told me, so I'm sure it's. Everybody knows.
Attempted ankle pick.
That was sweet. Yep, nice little try. Orloff, a sophomore. Stoll, a sophomore. Gruenfeld and Orloff, they're extremely quick. Obviously, they're workout partners. There's no grass growing under their feet, let me tell you. They're moving and grooving all the time. We got a takedown over here for 3rd for Bender from Royal. Right at the whistle. Right at the end of the 1st period.
And Orloff looking to secure some back points here. Just can't quite get that tilt pushed all the way through. Looking to tighten things back up with screwdriver, barbed wire as some people call it. Looking to transition to a cradle with that. End of the 1st period there on that one, with Orloff up to a 6-2 lead. It looks like we're going to stop for blood time.
We'll shift over here to mat number 2, where Bender has a 4-0 lead and trying to run a half Nelson there for some back points, but close to the out of bounds line. Probably going to get stopped, and it does.
Looks like blood time is ending on mat 1. We'll shift back over there. Trying to secure back points there for Orloff. He's close to criteria, and there he's getting back points and looking to secure the pin. Officials holding 3 back points. And a nice job by Stoll fighting off his back. So it brings the score to 11-2 in favor of Orloff, Lucas Orloff. And Bender up 7-0 in his match.
At the end of 2, there's 7-zip for Bender.
Orloff stole on his back again, looking to secure more back points. That'll bring the score to 14 unless he gets the fall here, and he does secure the fall. So your champion at 120 is Lucas Orloff from Pectonica Argyle. We'll switch over here while we wait for our third place match to finish up. Bender up
12-1 now.
12-1.
Nice little pick.
Knee pick there to secure another takedown, 14-1. He's one turn away from the tech fall. And there's another escape for Gajeski. Bender in on the legs.
I'm a little confused here. Gajeski's from Hillsboro, but in his corner is North Crawford Seneca coaches.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, unless the Hillsboro coach maybe went home sick. I guess I didn't know who
Yeah.
was coaching for him.
What does our program tell us? I know there was a change in the coaching regime over at Hillsboro this year. It's actually head coach is Chuck Askren and assistant coach is Brian Novacek. So I don't know the answer to your question there, but that is a great point with North Crawford's coaches in Gajeski's corner today. I don't know, maybe it's family, I don't know. 16-2 as time expires. So your third place winner at 120 pounds is Jet Bender. As we move into our 126-pound matches, we have in our championship match Caston Gazda from Brookwood, junior with a 18-6 record, and Alex Radovich from New Lisbon, senior with 12-5 record. And then in our third place match, we have Bingham from Ithaca Weston and Jacob Jacks from New Lisbon. I was just trying to find Bingham in the bracket. He's the number 1 seed.
Yeah.
24-12 freshman, and Jacob Jacks a 2-1 junior for New Lisbon. Takedown for Jacks from New Lisbon. Had a cradle locked up there. Radovich, another wrestler, not afraid to get physical when he needs to.
Nice shot there by
Yep. Almost overextended himself there a little bit, but was able to come back around. And no takedown yet. And there's the takedown. Opens him up a little bit with a nice cross face and should be securing back points with that leg turk here shortly. Radovich is a wrestler I had coached him since he was in 6th grade, so it's hard for me not to want to say more than I should up here. Radovich looking to secure the fall, and does get the fall with 14 seconds left in the first period. So your 2024 champion at 126 is Alex Radovich, and we'll switch over to full screen for your third place match featuring Jacob Jacks and Blake Bingham.
Bingham looking for the fall.
Out of bounds there with the 5-point move, so that puts Bingham up 5-2 over Jacks. We'll see how Jacks responds to this. Bingham does a nice job of stopping Jacks' first move and breaking him down flat, working for his arm bar.
Bingham is a freshman, and he's just, he's just not the physical specimen he needs to be yet. Lacks a little bit of horsepower.
Yeah.
But they get there. The kid's got to grow and mature. And Jacob and I coached him last year in middle school, and he did a nice job for us last year. He's a real quiet kid. Just doesn't hardly say anything. And actually some of my relation. There's a few of us related to each other, Methico and Weston.
Jack's doing a nice job of just trying to keep moving and trying to create space so that way he can get that, secure that escape, and almost had it there, but time expired. It's a nice little scramble right at the end of the period. We're going neutral here. Jack's down 5-2 going into the third period.
I guess Blake is probably not as confident on his feet as maybe we'd like to see, but that's a freshman thing. It'll come.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm not sure what that was.
Nice little, almost like almost a pancake, but not quite.
I'm not sure what that was, Chris.
Not quite an assassin, not quite a pancake,
Yeah.
it's just taking advantage of a poor positioning there.
I guess we can make up a move here. We can call it whatever we want.
That's right.
I ain't never seen that before.
It's kind of one of those no, go.
Exactly.
And Bingham securing the fall in the third period. So that completes wrestling at 126. Your champion at 126, Alex Radovich from New Lisbon. Third place, Blake Bingham from Ithaca Weston. And fifth place is Zachary Bell from Hillsboro. As we move into 132, we have wrestling for our championship match on mat 1. As I click back over to that, we have Gunnar Wolpett from Royal and Jacob Orloff from Pecatonica Argyle. Our third place match is Kai Pekonen from Brookwood and Landon Sanders from DeSoto. Gunnar Wolpett in the black singlet from Royal, 35-6 senior. Jacob Orloff from Pecatonica Argyle in their green singlet, 32-7 senior. Kai Pekonen, 18-19 freshman Brookwood in their black singlet, and Landon Sanders is a 19-12 junior in the maroon and white singlet of DeSoto.
I guess I kind of expect a really good final match here with Wolpak and Orloff.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
Hopefully it'll be everything that we think it's going to be.
And, we'll see this match again. Is Pecatonica Argyle at the Independence? No, they're at the Mineral Point Regional. So
Correct.
We won't see this match again until potentially add sectionals.
So how far would Independence be for New Lisbon and Royal and you guys? It's got to be.
It's a couple hours, yeah. We used to go to that Indy Open a couple years ago. We went there for a few years and decided to get out of it. We used to always take the weekend before the conference tournament as kind of a rest weekend, and 2 years ago we got back into that schedule, and it just seems to do well for our wrestlers to have that one weekend off, just a good solid 2 weeks, no dual meets, no tournament, just a couple weeks to let your body rest up and drill and work on individualized skills, and that seems to be working for this team again this year under Coach Schultz. So it's good to see kind of getting back to what we knew worked for us and to continue to grow our wrestlers. But yeah, it's about a 2-hour drive for New Lisbon, so a little bit more than that for Royal. I'm not sure, you get into the, more of the Cooley region of the Scenic Bluffs, what that looks like as far as a drive, but I'm sure it's a good two plus hours for everybody.
Yep. Well, it's probably close to that for you guys to come to Point.
Yeah, to Point's a good 2.5, 3 hours. We would have wrestlers that would, when we wrestled in sectionals down there, we would have a number of wrestlers that would go down and stay the night beforehand with their families, and we'd pick them up on the bus from the hotel so we could get over for weight room, or for weigh-ins, sorry.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense. You get down there, you get a good night's sleep, you're not riding the bus for a couple hours, you're a little more relaxed.
We got a 4-0 score over here on mat 2. Is it Sanders up? Jacob, you've been keeping an eye on that one? Or? I guess probably all eyes have been on the final match here, which we anticipate being a good one.
Sanders is up.
Yeah,
from DeSoto.
So far this has been a good match. Neither wrestler giving up any ground, both taking shots, both feeling each other out. And I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see an overly high-scoring match here, just because both are high-quality wrestlers, high-caliber wrestlers, and neither one wants to show too much to the other before we get into the sectional tournament. Really a lot of what I've expected, a lot of hand fighting, a lot of, moving the head, trying to get the opponent to step where you need him to, just a lot of setup and quick flurries, and what a great defensive takedown there by Wopet to get the second score actually, to go up 3-1 now in the second period. And if this continues, Orloff's really going to have his work cut out for him going into the third period, I think, because Gunnar does do a nice job. He does ride nice. He rides heavy, looks for his turns. We'll see what the choice is going into the third period. We have 37 seconds left in the second, and just a quality match so far.
Yeah, neither boy looking to give up that position. It's pretty crucial. One little mistake.
Yep, and there's an escape there for Orloff. So now it's a 2-point match again. And we'll see who takes the aggressive stance here to open things up one way or another. Looks like stoppage for blood time. Looks like Orloff has a cut on his hand. We'll switch over to our other screen.
Yeah, we're just about done here in this third place match. Sanders leading 5-0.
16-5 left to go.
And your third place winner at 132 is Landon Sanders from DeSoto. Again, we have a stoppage in the action on mat 1 as we wait for, and now we're going to get started again. Blood time is ended, and here we go. And that's the end of the second period with Gunnar Wopat up on Jacob Orloff, 3-1.
I guess I didn't realize this Orloff boy was a senior. I thought he was only a junior.
Yeah.
But
Orloff choosing down in the third period. He got a quick escape in the second, and there's that quick escape again. So now we're a 1-point match. Wopat up 3-2 over Orloff. No stalling calls on either wrestler right now, so we'll see how this third period plays out. Close to a takedown on the edge of the mat. Great awareness by both wrestlers. Wopat knowing where he was and to try and drag out, and Orloff keeping his toes in just in case Wopat did touch the mat there.
Yep. In case he did base out, but he didn't.
Working with his underhook there, I think wants to get back to his Russian tie. He's been pretty strong out of that, but Wopat doing a nice job at tying his arms up there too. Both wrestlers really working the edge of the mat, and Wopat giving up a stalling call. That's a warning for him. So now he's going to have to open up a little bit more with this last minute.
I agree.
I mean, but we all know one good shot in there at the right time, that's going to prevent a stalling call. Make it look like you're working.
Correct.
And there's that one shot that he needs. What's going to happen here? Looks like Orloff's got him out of position. Nice job by Gunnar to just get his hips back down and continue to work through and secure the takedown there.
Yep.
And that should
do it.
With 17 seconds left, should secure the victory for Gunnar Wopat.
It all comes down to one shot.
Yep. And congratulations to Gunnar Wopat, your 2024 champion at 132 pounds. Sanders from DeSoto at your third place, and Ben Radovich, your fifth place winner, to round out. As we get ready, heading into 138, our championship match will be Reed Sawyer from New Lisbon, senior, 17-5. Damon Phillips from Royal, 10-6 junior. Isaac Tyne wrestling for third place, Hillsborough, 7-9 junior. And Cale Koenig, 22-22 freshman, 44 matches this year. That's just a ton of wrestling this year.
That's crazy. A 50-50 wrestler. So coaches are like, we don't know what's going to happen.
That's right.
Whoever shows up, right?
That's right.
That's funny.
Nice takedown by Sawyer right away to start the match. 9 seconds to get that takedown. Nice breakdown, working his arm bar here. And Sawyer looking for the quick pin. 25 seconds. Congratulations to Reed Sawyer, our 2024 champion at 138. We'll switch over to our third place match where Cale Koenig has Isaac Tyne on his back. So maybe a couple of pins here to first period pins at 138, but as time expires, 1 second left, we're not going to see that. Score of 5-0 now going into the second period in our third place match. Little scramble situation. We might see a defense.
That's a defensive fall.
Defensive fall, yeah, yep. Defensive pin there by Cale Koenig to take our third place match. So championship champion at 138, Reed Sawyer. Third place, Cale Koenig, and no fifth place match at 138. That brings us to 144. And in our championship match, we have Colin McKittrick from Royal. Colin McKittrick, a 33-4 senior, has not wrestled yet today. There are only 3 wrestlers at 144 in our conference tournament this weekend. And he will be wrestling from North Crawford Seneca, Thomas Sprazzi, 24-11 junior. Third place was Henner Gomez, a 10-18 junior from Brookwood. We'll see how Colin does today after not having a chance to wrestle at all.
Yeah, as a coach, I would say, hey, just stay out there for a while.
Yeah.
Get, you know, 'cause you won't wrestle now for a whole other week. So, yeah, that's really sad. I cannot believe that. At 144, one of the most common weights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, and knowing Colin's family and knowing, you know, these Royal coaches, I'm sure Colin got, you know, a couple matches in today with his teammates just to stay loose and stay warm and, you know, help with weight control and all of that good stuff. So, you know, it's not like he was sitting idle all day long either. Right. And Colin securing the fall in 1:04. So congratulations, Colin McKittrick, 2024 champion, Scenic Ridge and Rivers champion at 144 pounds.
Your Scenic Ridge and Rivers championship bounce at 150 pounds.
So at 150 pounds, we have Jackson Bender from Royal, a 30-6 junior, will be wrestling Trenton Baldwin from DeSoto, 31-9 junior. Our third place match will be Will Disher from Pecatonica Argyle, a 14-13 sophomore, and from River Ridge Cassville will be Braden Scaife, a 25-21 freshman. Your fifth place match was won by Reese Drew, also from River Ridge Cassville.
You know, River Ridge Cassville, they're doing a lot of wrestling.
Yes, they are.
There's some younger kids there. So there's just kind of something to keep an eye on.
You know, it's funny, you know, you look back and, you know, how teams, you know, we have this ebb and flow in the sport, right? Your teams peak and then they drop off and then you see them start to build again. And, you know, River Ridge Cassville is a prime example of that. You know, think back, some of those wrestlers, you know, Voigt and some of those other wrestlers that were you know, consistently placing high in sectional tournaments, state tournament, and, you know, now they're on their way back up to seeing some of that. Peck Argyle, same thing. You know, they're riding that wave up right now, and, you know, other teams are continuing to ride that wave too. So it's fun to watch that aspect of the sport too.
Right. Nice little high crotch there by Bender. Bender.
Yep, Bender.
Right.
Yep, Jackson.
Ithaca Weston's 50-pounder had a skin Yeah.
Yep.
Something wrong with his skin here
Yeah.
today, so he didn't get to wrestle. I guess he didn't. Yeah.
Didn't get the paperwork filled out or something.
Yeah. So that's kind of on him, I would say.
Yep.
Had the wrong form or something.
Another takedown by Bender there. Go up 4-1 at the end of the first period. We have Scaife from River Ridge Cassville out in front 3-2 over Disher from Pecatonica Argyle.
But I think it just got tied.
It just got tied up with a locked hands call, yep.
A little bit surprised about that. I think that at this stage of the game, the guys would. But you know, all you gotta do is just touch.
Yep,
Touch
exactly.
And the ref's gonna call it. So
I mean, you see it in college. You see it at all levels.
just no reaction time, and if that's good or bad, I don't know.
And sometimes you just hope you're going to get away with one. You know,
there is that aspect of
you know,
it too.
sometimes you're holding on for dear life, and you know you'd rather give up the locked hands call than give up the reversal.
And potential backlinks.
Yep.
So,
Such as
like we just witnessed in there. Yep. Yeah.
minute left in the first period on mat number 1. Bender's still up 4-2.
Guys have been battling though.
Yeah, it's definitely a fight. And there's a takedown.
And a reversal for Scaife. Is that how you're pronouncing that?
Scaife. That's my best approximation of it.
I'm going with yours.
I'm sure if we're wrong, somebody will call us up and holler.
Well, they can give Ken a call.
That's right.
So we're tied. Oh, no, we're not tied up.
6-1. Looks like he put him on his feet by rule.
6. Okay, sure.
At the restart. Easy.
He's got to work up, or he's going to get nailed for stalling.
Bender on his back now.
Uh-oh.
Baldwin with the reversal and potential back points. Yep, and 2 back points. So score is tied up now, 6-6, as we come to the end of the second period. And time expiring in the second. Score 6-6. Kind of a little flurry there to bring Baldwin back into striking range. We have a 0-0 match, and Bender chooses down. We'll see if he gets a quick escape here, or if Baldwin can ride him out and turn him. And Baldwin concedes the escape there. Bender up now by 1 with 1:40 left. Fireman's transition to a single leg there. Nice awareness that he didn't have his fireman's, and a takedown with a half. And potential 5-point move here. Yep, there he secured the 3-point near fall, now looking for the fall.
Bender's got a little armbar in.
And there's the 3 near fall, up 12-6 now. Looking to turn that arm bar again into and there's more near fall.
Oh,
and that should be our fall.
official was maybe just a little bit out of position there. We counted about 3 seconds there, laying flat.
Yep.
We got a final on mat number 2, guys, here with Scaife with a 12-9 decision. So he takes 3rd place.
And Bender out to a 15-6 lead now. Oh, he's looking for more back points potentially again. The fall with Baldwin being fairly flat and secures the fall with 10 seconds left in the match. So congratulations to Jackson Bender, your 2024 champion at 150 pounds. Scaife from River Ridge Cassville is 3rd place, and Drew from River Ridge Cassville in 5th place. As we move on to 157 pounds, we have Nolan Waldner from Ithaca Weston, a 29-8 junior. Turner Calhoun, a 14-10 sophomore from Royal in your championship match. Lakota Webster, an 8-12 junior from DeSoto. And Irvin Novacek, a 20-11 senior from Hillsboro Wrestling in your 3rd place match. Bird from New Lisbon took 5th at 157 with a forfeit over Childs from River Ridge Cassville.
That's why we didn't see that match. Chris.
Yep. Looking at the bracket today, it looks like Childs didn't wrestle at all today. Forfeit to Calhoun in the quarterfinals on the championship side, and then says injury default, but probably likely a forfeit to Webster from DeSoto in the wrestleback semis, and then a forfeit to Bird for 5th place.
So wow, I didn't see what happened down there. Mat 2 must have been a fall.
Novacek from Hillsboro, your winner by fall for 3rd place.
Yeah, I did not see it.
And Waldner securing the takedown there. Has an armbar, double armbar, trying to work that double armbar, chin drop. Only 1 count by the official there, so no back points.
Pulled a little too fast, I guess. I don't know. Can't really fault him for that, I guess.
No. Trying to make something happen. Trying to look cradle. Still trying to work that armbar on the right side. Calhoun looks to be pretty strong, though, trying to fighting that armbar, but we all know that that's a long, hard fight. And Calhoun just warned for stalling 1st period. And stopped for potentially dangerous with half a second left in the match. Officials conferring that time hazard has not expired, and confirm the time is not expired with 0.4 of a second left. So we'll run out that half a second and start the 2nd period. So as we go into the 2nd period, we have Waldner from Ithaca Weston up 2-0. Waldner chooses down by rule. Calhoun cuts him and puts him on his feet. So up 3-0 now as we start the 3rd period. Calhoun in on a shot, but Waldner, no score there. Nice little scramble there.
Just kind of overthrew it again.
Yep.
Got to learn when to settle down, I guess.
Yeah, settle in more than anything. Settle your hips. You've got a cradle locked up now, so got his 2-point takedown, 5-0, looking for back points and a potential fall here. And again, just needs to settle his hips a little bit, and then he can secure that fall.
There is such a thing as working too fast, and sometimes that can get you in trouble.
Oh, absolutely.
Plenty of time, just,
Yep. Take your time, get it tight, earn your points.
Oh, it's tight.
That's tight, and then there's the fall. So congratulations to Nolan Waldner from Ithaca Weston, your 2024 Scenic Ridge and Rivers champion at 157. Third place was Novacek from Hillsboro, and fifth place, Berg from New Lisbon. As we move into 165 pounds, in our championship match, we have Seth Greeno Jr. from DeSoto with a 34-9 record. Logan Anderson from Ithaca Weston, senior, 27-11 record. Dylan O'Brien from New Lisbon, 11-8 record, senior. And Colton Clark from Kickapoo Lafarge, 25-14 senior. So we should see some pretty good matches here too.
Should be a good match here in the finals, Chris. They went 2-1 in the dual meet portion of the tournament last week. It was just a good match, just a good tight,
I'm assuming these guys have seen each other a couple times then throughout the years.
No, that was the first time a week ago.
Okay.
Logan had missed last year. He blew a knee out.
Okay.
He had some surgery in January a year ago. So he's back at her again.
Apologize to our fans. I had the picture-in-picture turned off there. O'Brien in on a shot and able to finish that with the takedown. No, and it looks like officials saying we were out of bounds on the takedown.
Oh.
So no takedown there, so we're back on our feet. And there he secures the takedown. So up 2-0 to end the first period as we go into the second period in third place match. First place match, 2-1 in favor of Greeno. Had to just double check the ankle bands.
Yep. Nice little single leg dump there by Greeno. Nothing fancy, nothing flashy, just a good old solid single leg dump. Like to see that.
And that brings us to the end of the first period. Greeno up 4-1. We remain neutral in the third place match in the second period. Missed a head throw there by Clark, and O'Brien able to capitalize on that to go up 4-0.
We got a warning stalling on Ithaca Weston there on Anderson. Just kind of head on the mat, and not really trying to change his position there. So.
And Mike Nicolotti's not going to let that slide.
No.
He's going to.
Mike keeps him going.
Greeno looking for the fall here now. And Greeno does get the fall
Yeah.
with 59 seconds left in the second period. So congratulations to Seth Greeno, our 2024 champion at 165 pounds. I'm going to switch things over for our fans so they can see the third place match. Looks like we have an injury timeout, and we're getting back going. So O'Brien up 4 from New Lisbon, up 4-1.
Yeah, you probably don't want to be climbing that stuff, do you? Getting a little reckless there. Oh.
And Clark with the fall with 24 seconds left in the second period in our third place match. So that concludes 165 pounds, your champion Greeno from DeSoto, and Clark third place from Kickapoo Lafarge, and no fifth place match at 165 pounds. That's going to bring us up to 175 pounds.
Mat number 2. And your championship match at 175 pounds for first place, Degner, Royal versus Schreier, Cashton, mat number 1.
So at 175 pounds, Samson Degner, 26-6 sophomore from Royal, will be wrestling Jack Schreier from Cashton, 29-10 senior in our championship match. And then in our third place match, we have Peyton Krager from DeSoto, 25-8 junior, will be wrestling Maverick McCauley, 24-11 senior from Kickapoo Lafarge. Fifth place was won by Sam Wiedmeyer from Brookwood. Getting into these upper weights, we're seeing more and more of that hand fighting and heavy hands on the heads, trying to wear each other down and open up position. Schreier really doing a nice job at controlling the elbows when he's in on his ties, preventing anything from opening up.
Yeah, so I talked to, just you mentioned Cashton there, I was talking to Ethan Klinkner a little while ago. He fractured his eye socket.
Oh, no.
In practice 2 weeks ago. So
his season's over then.
His season's over.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Hate to see that.
Yeah.
Said it happened in practice, so.
I mean, not much you can do. I mean, that's just one of those freak accidents that, things happen in the contact sport. I mean, there's nothing you can do to prevent that.
You can't wrap it up and go out there because that's too dangerous. So.
Yep. You only have one set of eyes, so yep, you need to take care of that, and you need them for your whole life. And Klinkner had a great first half of the season, too, leading up to the Bi-State. And then, Bi-State was a tough tournament for him. And then, it's just unfortunate that he doesn't get the opportunity to finish out the season.
Yeah, it's a tough, darned injuries, they're real.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yep, we've seen it with a lot of good wrestlers over the years. I think we all remember Mason Kaufman at the state tournament. What was that, 5-6 years ago? When he had that heart condition and ended the state tournament.
Yeah, that was super scary.
Yeah. Yep. That was scary for everybody in the building.
Absolutely. I remember that now, yeah. Guess I didn't remember who it was. But
Yeah, so, I mean, nobody's immune from the injury bug,
Right.
that's for sure.
so Prager from DeSoto with a fall.
12 seconds left in the first period. Schreier has Degner on his back. Schreier, the third 3 seed, looking for the fall. 38 and secures the fall with 36 seconds left in the second period. Sounds like the family's pretty excited behind us, which is great to hear.
Fairly close, yeah.
So, congratulations to Jack Schreier, your 175-pound champion in the 2024 Scenic Ridge and Rivers Conference. And who did you say won? Prager? Prager won the third place match, and Wiedmeyer 5th place from Brookwood. As we move on now to 190 pounds, we have Trenton Fry from Royal, 24-14 sophomore, and Ryan McCoy from Hillsborough, 22-8 sophomore in the championship match. Trenton Fry, the 4 seed, Ryan McCoy, the 3 seed. And then on the third place match, we have our number 1 seed, Sawyer Swigum, 26-8 sophomore from North Crawford Seneca, and our 2 seed would be Keegan Colden, 25-9 freshman from DeSoto. And Manning from Ithaca Weston was our 5th place winner at 190 pounds. Swigum from North Crawford Seneca out to the early lead, 2-0 in the first period. As the first period actually comes to a close, with it being a 1-minute first period. No score yet in our championship match.
A lot of young boys in this.
Yep.
A lot of young big boys.
Yes, there are. You know, in a weight class, like we said earlier, it's typically dominated by, upperclassmen.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see, a young weight class at this tournament.
Yeah. Sophomore is the oldest.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Just knowing the makeup of the teams in our conference, I would assume there's a lot of farm work that's been done on the mat between these 4 young men.
Yeah.
Just a lot of jockeying for position. We're tied up 2-2 right now on our third place match. And 2-2 in our championship match as well. Swigum looking to secure the fall here now in the third place match. If he steps just to the head, just a little bit, he can secure that. But he's pretty flat. And there's the fall with 14 seconds left in the second period. So
That was a great scramble right there.
Yes.
For Swigum to get.
Yep, so congratulations to Sawyer Swigum, third place in the 2024 Scenic Ridge and Rivers Conference. And Fry, takedown and securing back points. And the fall with 23 seconds left in the second period. So congratulations to Trenton Fry from Royal, your 2024 champion. So at 190 pounds, so that brings Fry from Royal, your champion, Swigum from North Crawford Seneca, third place, and Manning from Ithaca West in fifth place at 190 pounds. Bringing us to 215 pounds. In our championship match, we have Caleb Burkham from Ithaca Weston, a 29-10 senior. Justin Obert from DeSoto, a 27-15 junior. Chris Clark will be wrestling in the third place match from Kickapoo Lafarge, a 14-20 junior. And Morello Rodriguez, a 14-12 senior from Brookwood. Fifth place match was won by Trey Bailey from New Lisbon.
These boys wrestled before. First round in this.
Oh, yep.
I guess that's kind of nice how they do that. They can come back.
Yeah, we
back
don't.
around and
Yep, no walkovers in the placement matches. So. Yeah, in the first round, Clark from Kickapoo Lafarge beat Rodriguez by fall in 3 minutes. So we'll see how this pans out this time.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more conservative wrestling by Rodriguez. Have Burkham and Obert seen each other throughout this season?
I don't remember if they wrestled in the duel or not. I don't. To be really honest with you, Chris, I haven't been watching too much of it. The boys are out, so I'm kind of taking the high road out, I guess.
Yeah, after stepping down from coaching after last year, I've been to a couple dual meets, and this is the first tournament I've been to, so kind of the same thing, just stepping back and enjoying time with my family and enjoying being a fan of the sport.
Yeah, exactly. No pressure. Just
That's right.
Just go and watch.
That's right. And that brings the first period on mat number 2 to a close with no score. Bring that back up for our fans. Sorry about that. Stalemate on mat 1. Still no score. 25 seconds left in the first period.
Yeah, this is actually only the fourth time I've seen our high school boys wrestle this year. So
Yeah,
our high school event period, I guess.
about the same for me with New Lisbon this year. I think I've watched them wrestle 3 times, maybe 4 before today. And Clark with head steel looking to secure them. No, not yet. Nothing there. So he actually gave up the reversal there. And Rodriguez now working that screwdriver, stepping around, and not able to secure any back points. So we have a score of 2-2 there on mat 3. Or on mat 2 in their third place match.
Burkham with a escape here in the second period. Takes a slim 1-0 lead.
Little break in the action, restart it on mat 2 in our third place match. Score tied up 2-2 with a minute left in the second period.
Burkham in on a nice little high crotch there. He secures the takedown, takes a 3-0 lead. With a minute 5 left in the second period. Well, we got a locked hands call over here on that too. That's no.
Burkham continuing to look for a half, look for an arm, something to.
He had an arm bar coming, and Oberg did a nice job of pulling her back in.
Just trying to trap the leg. Still in control. Both wrestlers really working for position here. Nobody really able to gain any position on the other. And that brings an end to the second period on mat number 1. Looks like we're stoppage for blood time.
Burkham's got a.
Yep, he's gotten his inhaler in, so injury
got
time.
a little asthma problem. It's hard for me to even imagine trying to wrestle with asthma.
Right.
But yeah.
Clark still up 3-0 as we come to 20 seconds left in the second period in our third place match. Rodriguez really working hard to get an arm bar and secure that. And here we go. He's got back points now. He's got criteria. Looking for the fall, but looks like that back shoulder from us is up just enough. Official's not really looking for fall right now, and that's the end of the second period. So that's gives it a score of 5-3 as we head into the third period.
Bertram still hand fighting here in the third period. I think Olbert decided to go neutral. I think it was his choice.
Yeah, I didn't see whose choice it was. I was watching the third place match here.
He slipped under a minute now for the third period for the final match. 2:15. Not a whole lot of action going on there. I don't know if it's mutual respect or if it's just we're tired and we're hanging on.
Right. Maybe a little bit of both at this point.
I'm guessing so, Chris.
Looking really busy, not getting a lot done.
Yeah.
Good
yep.
point.
Neither one's going to get hit for stalling at this point.
So Bertram is your Scenic Ridge and Rivers Conference champion, 2:15.
Congratulations to Caleb Burkham. And a tight match here, still 5-3 in our third place match. We'll switch over to that. Make that 7-3 now. Seems like every time I try and give a score, something happens right away. And gonna cut him, go back neutral. 7-5 in favor of Rodriguez. Clark actually won this match in the quarterfinals of the tournament. So Little payback here by Rodriguez.
Well, Clark is going to have to come up with something fairly big, being down by 3.
Yep.
40 seconds left. So.
Rodriguez doing a nice job of staying, underneath. We used to call that kind of a red alert position when we wrestled in New Lisbon, or when we coached in New Lisbon years ago. And securing the takedown there. You get that elbow up, you're in danger.
Yep.
I mean, you're going to give up something silly one way or another. Clark looking for a 5-point move here to win the match. All Rodriguez has to do is, maintain position at this point. Neither has been called for stalling. And congratulations to Bruno Rodriguez for winning the third place match. So Burkham from Ithaca West and your champion. Rodriguez from Brookwood, your 3rd place, and Bailey from New Lisbon, 5th place. And that brings us to the final matches of the afternoon. At 285, we have Dom Corney from New Lisbon, your 3 seed, wrestling in the championship match, 7-4 senior. We have Callahan, Dom was your 4 seed, Callahan your 3 seed from River Ridge Cassville, 35-12 senior. And then in our 3rd place match, we have McGraw from Hillsborough, a 7-9 junior, and Brigham from Cashton, a 35-9 senior. So looking forward to some good matches here. McCluskey from Royal, your 5th place winner by injury default. So it should be some good matches here to end our afternoon.
Barely get home in time to do a little farming yet today.
There you go. No football on this weekend to worry about, so I'm sure I have a list of chores I need to do when I get home too, so. Corney with the double unders. Both wrestlers in good position. Neither really out of position here in the championship match. Callahan looking for the head throw there, just not able to get it. And end of the first period on our 3rd place match, end of the first period, 0-0 score. And looks like Brigham chooses top. Corney on the collar tie. Just continuing to battle for position. Both of these heavyweights are. Body lock with Corney, and gets the takedown to his back. Holding on for back points at this point, and that ends the first period. 2 takedown, 2 near fall gives Corney a lead, 4-0 as we head into the second period.
And there's a fall for Brigham for 3rd.
Put the focus on our championship match here as it ends the day. Corney back to his body lock again. Looking to step through and secure the takedown there. A little high, but does get the takedown. And looking to secure back points now. And 3 back points there, so bring that up to a score of 9-0 with a minute 25 left in the second period. Callahan attempted a roll, and Corney was able to secure back points out of that. And Callahan looking for a reversal, but Corney's still in control. No change in control yet with 50 seconds left. Score 12-0. Corney with a stalling call. 12-0. One turn away from a tech fall here. And Corney's got his arm bar in. Looking for the fall and gets the fall with a minute and a half left, or sorry, minute and a half into the second period. So congratulations to Dom Corney, your 2024 champion at 285 pounds. Henry Brigham from Cashton, third place, and McCluskey from Mad McCluskey from Royal, fifth place. Take a look at where our team scores are. Give the team a little bit of time to update track wrestling. I tell you what, guys, it's been a pleasure doing this with you guys today. It's been a lot of fun.
We appreciate what you did here, Chris. We're kind of rookies at this.
Oh, so am I. So we all.
I'm just going to take a quick picture of this. Well, I used to help Ken quite a bit, and then when the boys started wrestling, and I stopped. Really wasn't planning on doing it again, but you know how that goes. So these must be the.
Yep. Give them a chance just to get these team scores updated. I want to make sure that I give our fans, you know, accurate results. Just check the brackets and see if they have all the 285 open or updated. That'll give me. Well, we just need to wait for them to get the championship match into that bracket. We'll be able to see where we're at with team scores.
Royal, and your champion at 106 pounds, Rimsled, North Crawford, Seneca.
Medal ceremony now as we finish up wrestling. Again, just waiting for him to get that last match into track wrestling, so that way I can give our fans the scores preliminary. It's pretty tight.
And now for your 113-pound podium, in third place, Noble, North Crawford, Seneca. Second place, Millsdon, Cashton, and your champion at 113 pounds,
Still waiting for the 285-pound matches to get updated as they continue to announce our place winners at each weight.
fifth place, Hamburg, New Lisbon. Sixth place, Torgerson, Kickapoo Farms. And now for your podium at 120. In third place, Bender, Royal. In second place, Stoll, Ithaca Weston. And your champion at 120 pounds, Pat Argyle.
And we should have an update on team scores now. So let me bring those up in track wrestling. So team scores as they stand now. First place, Royal with 198 points. Second place, New Lisbon with 133 points. New Lisbon and Royal really did have a nice placement round. In third place, Ithaca Weston with 122 points. In fourth place, DeSoto with 118 points. Fifth place, Pecatonica Argyle, 89.5 points. Sixth place, Hillsborough with 86 points. North Crawford Seneca in seventh place with 79 points. Brookwood in eighth place with 65 points. Cashton in ninth place with 62 points. River Ridge Cassville in 10th place with 58 points, and Kickapoo Lafarge in 11th place with 57 points. I want to thank all of our sponsors again. We really do appreciate everything that you do for the sport of wrestling and helping us to promote the sport throughout the region. And again, thank you and good luck to all of our wrestlers. We will see you guys next week at regionals.
Thank you. All right.